Hello there, people of the internet. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, today's video is going to be 3 different looks. So there's kind of like 4 parts to this video, I guess you could say. The first part is the base and how you do the base face makeup, and then base face makeup. Ooh. And the rest is going to be the 3 different looks. So we kind of got like the daytime coffee date look, we got the e-girl type style date look, and then we have the date night look. So if you want to keep watching, you can definitely skip to those certain parts and enjoy the video. So if you're ready to learn how to do some cool Valentine's Day makeup looks, definitely keep watching.
I love myself way more than I love you, so.
Alrighty, so basically for all of these looks, I'm going to be starting off with the same base and then just adding on different things to my lips and eyes kind of thing. There's only so much I can do with my base. It's gonna be the same pretty much. Maybe add a little extra blush or something here and there, but it's pretty much just gonna be like this, so.
Let's just go through it quickly.
Lately I have been using a darker foundation actually as my contour. So again, you're gonna be very light with this, especially this one is like super pigmented, so this is as much as I take. Nothing more than that. If anything, you might even need less than that. Then I just pat it out on my fingers. Then I just go in my contour zones. So now I'm just going to be blending this in with a beauty blender, trying to blend kind of like up and out. So it's looking a little less crazy now, hopefully. Next I take a little blush. This one is by Milk, and I just kind of put that all the way up my cheeks. And this one fades out like really well. It's not super pigmented, so it makes it look very natural. Are going to go in with our concealer. Of course, you could also do foundation if that's something that suits your fancy. If you watch any of my other videos, you know that I never really use foundation, and I actually just blend this out with my finger. Okay, pretty basic base we got going so far. Now we're gonna take some setting powder. I'm not using as much setting powder as I would typically use because my face has been very dry. Every time it becomes winter, my face just gets dry because I have lovely combination skin. So love that, because my face will be both greasy but also peeling at the same time. I'm just going to be taking my Hoola bronzer, which is definitely like 12 years past expiration, and I'm just going to be putting that right above my contour, kind of almost in the same place-ish as my blush was. Taking the same brush actually, and I'm just going in with a regular blush and just very lightly kind of across the nose, this kind of area. Finally, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, which some people may not agree that should be the final step, but I always just forget about my eyebrows till the last step, so. Basically, this is the base that we're going to be starting with for every single one of the different eye lip combinations, and let's just get into the other looks. So this first look we're going to be doing is just a little simple eyeliner type vibe, okay? We're going to just be going in with a base shade, either like a cream or a nude color. Nothing too fancy. And then I'm just going to be taking the same fluffy brush that I'm using for this and going in with like a light brown, just a little bit in the crease. You know, so we get like kind of like an eye contour is kind of what you're going for. So it's not supposed to be like heavy eyeshadow or anything intense, just kind of like a regular contouring of the eye. Next step is we're already doing our highlight. So my favorite is to go in with the Champagne Truffle in the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. That's like my favorite highlight shading. I use it every single freaking day ever. And I just go into the inner corner and it brightens it up immediately. I also do this at the tip of my nose and the like bridge of my lip. I don't know what it's called, but that spot. I'm also going to be just sweeping underneath my eyebrow to give myself that lift and a little bit The only color we are going to be adding is going to be a light pink. So just not a dark pink, just super, super light pink. It's probably barely gonna show, but you're just gonna put that in the inner corner. It's very like barely noticeable, but it gives just a little bit extra. So for this look, we are going to be using a red eyeliner, and I have this one. It's the Wet Liner by Glisten Cosmetics. Love them. I give them a 10 out of 10. I've never really been a person who's used a brush for eyeliner, but I guess since I've been painting more or something, I've gotten more used to it. The brush that I am using is also from Glisten Cosmetics, so it's just like a very pointed, sharp little brush. And basically all you gotta do is add water and it becomes a usable thing. So as you can see, it's not giving off any pigment, and it won't until I add the water. One bad thing is that if you perchance maybe live in an area that's sort of cold out, and maybe it's kind of windy, and you might tear up a bit, you know, get a little bit of a watery eye situation going on. This liner is not obviously great for that because it's water activated. So if you are tearing up or crying, it's going to melt the makeup away. So I'm gonna open my eye and kind of see where my eyelid lines up, because I want this look to be seen when I'm looking straight forward as well as looking down. So if you have more hooded eyes, you're gonna want to be making this up higher, and if you don't, bless your soul, you're lucky. When we get to about that point is when we're going to be making a little heart. Like that. Now we're just gonna fill that in. So that is pretty much the basis for the look. So just a cute little liner moment with a little heart on the top. And now for the tricky part, which is going to be trying to make each side even. But as you can see, when you look forward, I can still see that line, and when I look down, you can obviously still see it. So that's what you're going for. It gives it more of a bold effect, obviously, if you're able to see it, not just when you're closing your eyes, because usually when you're on a date, you're not closing your eyes, I think. I don't know, haven't been on many of those lately. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Like I said, just comes off with water like that, so if you mess up, you know what, it's pretty dang easy to fix.
6.5 hours later.
To be honest, I think this is as good as I'm going to get them to being even. It's not bad, okay? It's not bad. Next step is going to be doing a line across your regular eye. So once you get to the end spot, you're just going to be actually connecting that line to the one you just made. Ta-da! Ah, okay, wait, that actually worked out really well. I'm gonna have to do something about this little corner part. So we're actually just going to create a line downwards just till it hits that inner corner area. Okay, so that's it for the eyes. This is a look that you could definitely add some like kind of jewels and stuff to your face. I think this is just like enough as it is. That is not too much, but also not like too little. You could take a pinky or almost ready toned blush and just add a little bit extra to the cheeks for this look. Highlight wise, I am going to be using a pink highlight. So this is just one by Laura Geller. I'm not sure, but it's like a nice like blushy highlight. I'm just going to be doing that right on the top of the cheeks. So we're not doing like a silver or gold, we're doing just like a pink highlight. Can you imagine? This is the look. Wait, it kind of matches though if you think about it. So you can go in with falsies. I would suggest though not doing falsies because you don't want to cover up all the work that you just did. I think with a bold eyeliner look like this one, honestly, even if you don't have very bold eyelashes, I would recommend just doing natural eyelashes. I do the top and the bottom lashes. I would recommend doing the bottom lashes for this look just because you can really make your bottom lashes super long and bold because they're not really covering up any of the work that you just did. So I would recommend doing top and bottom lashes, even if that's not something you normally do. So, difficulty-wise, honestly, it's not that hard to do one eye. The most difficult part is just going to be getting them to match. And as you can see, what I had done was when I did a thicker line on this side, which it doesn't always work out, but I just thickened the line on this side. There's only so much that you can thicken the line before you do have to redo it. I redid this eye probably 4 times. I'm not going to lie to you. So yeah, this can definitely be like a daytime look because it's not too like heavy on your eyes that it's going to be concealing them. It's definitely draws attention to your eyes, but it's gonna be like a daytime coffee date type of Valentine's Day look. Alrighty, so with this one, we're going to be starting off with adding to our base some fake freckles here. We're gonna start off with a wing. Actually, that's a lie. Scratch that. We're starting off with our eyeshadow. I'm going in with the Sailor Moon ColourPop palette, and I am going to be taking these 2 pink shades. So they're both shimmery pink shades, but really you could use any type of pink shade, and we are just going to be putting that in our inner corner. Also, my hair, just don't mind it, okay? And yay. This is the look, I promise. I'm also just going to be gently sweeping that underneath. Just whatever product was left on here. These ColourPop ones are actually super, super pigmented. Now we're going in for our wing, okay? So nice, cute and simple. Okay, now we're going up a little bit, about that much. So now we're gonna be trying to make a heart at the end of there, which I am stressed for. I'm so sorry you can't see anything. This is sort of a common theme, unfortunately, so I'm really sorry, but here you can kind of see this one. Oh my god, that one was so much better. Okay, I'm gonna redo it and make it even, but basically just add a little heart on the end. I made them even-ish, okay?
They're even-ish.
Now we're going to be going right in this like inner corner area and making a heart. Okay, now to make it even. Jeez. Oh my god. Wait, I did it! And now to add another heart at the bottom here. Alrighty, now of course we're gonna make a cute little like inner corner moment. Now we're going to fill in the waterline with some black. So after you do your waterline, you're just going to go in with that same black pencil and you're going to line your lips. Maybe overline the bottom a little bit. Now going in with like a neutral nude-ish pink. This one is Whirl by MAC. Just gonna be taking like a neon bright pink and putting that in the center of the lips. And we're probably gonna add falsies, I guess, because this look would look a lot better with falsies. So I have these really like wispy type ones. I would recommend something kind of a little bit more bold and wispy for this look, but you know.
You do you, boo.
Alrighty guys, the final step was putting some blush on our nose, and then we're going to add some concealer to the center in a little heart shape. And then taking our highlight, okay, so This is gonna be the final look. We've done like a daytime look, we've done an e-girl style look, so I think for this one we're just going to do like a nighttime look. Yeah, okay. So just start out with a base shade. Now I'm gonna go into the crease with just like a light brown. You're not really gonna be able to see this later, but I am going to be going in, this is the Roxy Revolution Roxasaurus pack. I don't know, but it's from the drugstore, but it has really, really nice colors. Super, super pigmented. So I'm going to be going in with this shade, which is kind of like a dark pink. Going upwards towards the eyebrow, where your eyebrow ends. So kind of like a little V outwards. Now I'm going to be pulling that color underneath. Right, we're going to do a little bit of blending out in here. So that brown shade just kind of helped us with blending outwards. Beautiful. Okay, next I'm going to go in again with that same pink shade and just really go over the top. There, should look something like that. Going in with a little round brush, just really tiny, enough to just really work into the crease. Hi, Cola. So now I am going in with the shade, it's called Ariel. It is like a very dark pink, not quite red color, but definitely dark pink. And we're going to be taking that on the brush, tap it off a little bit because this is very, very pigmented. And we're just going to be going right into that crease. Gonna sweep that onto the lash line as well. And underneath. Not quite as far as you brought the other pink, just maybe a little bit of the way there. All right, we have one more like shade to go in, and this time we're going in with a red. Actually, the only like true red shade that I have is in my James Charles palette, so it's that little red guy right there. So we're just going to be going right in the outer crease. So at this point, it looks a little bit crazy. We are going to be buffing out the edges a little bit, but honestly, we're gonna wanna try to like keep that pigment pretty decently packed in there. Now, we are going to be cutting our crease. Dipping that same brush into a light pink and kind of just blending it out towards the middle so it just kind of blends in a little bit more here. Now taking a completely different brush, I'm going to be going in with my beige shade once again and just tucking that into the inner corner. I'm going back into this Roxy palette and I am going to be going in with the Sunset shade. So that's just like a very sparkly pink, and I'm kind of going to be putting it across like where I just put the light pink. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Too Faced, of course, again, and I'm going to be taking that champagne truffle shade that I always take, and I'm going to be actually spreading it across my lid. Alright, and as you're bringing it across the lid, try to sweep it into that inner corner and just below the inner corner too. We are going to be taking a dark brown shade. So I'm kind of basing this one off of like a strawberry dipped in chocolate kind of look. I don't know if it'll
come through,
but that's what I'm basing this off of. Small flat brush. If you can get even flatter than that, even better. And I'm going to be going in with a very dark brown shade here. I'm just going to be creating like a wing. We are going to be cleaning that up after, I'm so sorry. Now I'm going to be taking a slightly lighter shade of brown, so like maybe this color. And that's what I'm going to be using to drag across towards the inside, just to make it blend a little bit more. And towards the very outer side. If you have an actual like brown eyeliner, that can definitely work too. Now we're just going to be dragging that color underneath. So, I have a lot of fallout, as you can see.
A few moments later.
Hey, I fixed it, but sadly my camera ran out of storage. Yeah, so this rest of the stuff is very low quality and I'm so sorry. My camera ran out of storage and I can't find my other card. I'm kind of running low on time, so we're just gonna finish it with this
Lovely camera for my phone.
Now I'm going to be adding in a little white heart. So line your lips how you normally would, and I'm going in with this Kat Von D shade. It's kind of like a dark pink brown. Next I'm going in with like a dark red kind of lip color. Okay, lashes, then I'll come back. Alrighty, just pretend that my lashes look good because I'm taking this look off in like 5 seconds. Going in with Glossier lip gloss. So this is just a classic little cut crease moment with a little bit of heart action, some sparkles, and a nice like dark pink type of lip look. I am so sorry that I had to film the rest of that on my phone. Sorry it was really bad quality. Alrighty y'all, well thank you guys so much for watching. If you do want to see more makeup content, I actually do have like a whole playlist. Wait, maybe it's... I'll make it here so I'm right. A whole playlist of different makeup videos if you want to check those out. I also do like other random stuff, so if you do want to see more of my face, hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Like this video if you liked it. Have a great Valentine's Day, or if you're watching this after Valentine's Day, I hope you had a good Valentine's Day, and if you have no plans on Valentine's Day, same. Peace.